What up? What up? What up, YouTube fam? So today I'm jumping in, and I need to tell you guys this: is do not fix and flip in 2023. And let me tell you why. Because a lot of you, if you're thinking about taking that route, I think it's probably going to be the worst mistake that you ever make. There's a better way to making that money in real estate, and your boy King Kong is going to show you exactly how it's done. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale to Million family. Be sure to boom smash that subscribe button, and make sure you drop the comment down below. And if you enjoy this, make sure you boom smash that thumbs up. Give this video a share to someone that you believe that actually needs this kind of content and the value. So let's rock and roll. Drop in the chat. Let me know where you're coming in at. Aim, what is up? Oh my gosh, Aim is in here with me. Okay, hold on a second. I just now need to send this out on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, just go to @RealKingKong, and you'll be able to find me on there. Let me get this sent out to, hold on a second. Comment in the chat and let me know. But for those of you looking to get into wholesale or the whole fix and flip game, what I'm about to share with you is majority of people do not share with you. So I want to make sure that to keep you guys on the right path of making that money. Don't make the mistake that I make over 10 years ago when I first got into real estate, and I'll explain why. So here we go, baby. So let me share this to Instagram. Let me tell Angie, hold on a second. Please send this. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do this all myself here. Please send this out to... Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. As you're coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me tell you guys why fix and flip is the worst. Dude, it's the worst way to make money in real estate. All right? So for those of you who don't know, my name is Khang, also known as King Kong. I was born and raised in Vietnam, came to America at the age of 9, dropped out of high school when I was 17 because I wanted to get that money, but my teacher ended up teaching me geography. I said, come on, man. Shit, who wants that? So anyways, dropped out of high school when I was 17, met my wife at the age of 18, moved into this little shed behind a mobile home park, and I lived there from the age of 18 all the way until I was 23. And let me tell you, it was freaking hard. But you know what's hard? What's worse than that? Is working for someone until you're 65. That, my friend, is not the game that I want to play. So Lon and I were willing to make the sacrifice and pay the price. And you know what they say, pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow, motherfucker. So anyway, 23, bought my first house. And it was a huge surprise to my family, my friend. You know, when I dropped out of high school, I live in a little shed behind a mobile home park. Everyone called me a loser. Some of my friends and family looked down at me and said I was never going to make it. But guess what, baby? Bought baby Rari in 2022. The car cost as much as their house. Make more in 1 month than all of them combined in a whole entire year. Now, I say that it's not to brag, it's not to flex, but I share that to impress upon you, to let you know that screw the hater, screw the naysayer, and screw the non-believer. You, my friend, have whatever it takes, man, to make whatever amount of money that you want. All right? The success does not come in a form of a piece of paper. Success comes in a form of freaking determination and freaking work ethic. And that's what I got. So anyways, got into real estate at the age of 27. And at that time, man, I got into the whole fix and flip game because I thought it was the best way to make that money. I didn't know about wholesaling. Dude, it is the worst way. And let me tell you why. Here's the problem with fix and flip. And it is the worst for you to get into, especially 2023. Because 2023, man, right now we're in a very unknown market, right? We don't know if it's going to, like, it's going down, right? But we don't know how much deeper it's going to go. Or it's going to kind of like go back up again. It's a very unknown stage. So if you were to put a lot of your money up at risk to buy, fix, and flip these property, a lot of you, when you're not in the game, you don't know what's in the game. The headaches, the stress. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you, because I've been in the game, right? Got into real estate when I was 27, hire a mentor. I did the whole fix and flip game for 4.5 years. Dude, I learned everything there is to learn. I made all the mistakes, and I'm going to show you, and hopefully this is going to help eliminate all the mistakes that you can potentially get into and save you a boatload of money. Because 4.5 years, I did the whole fix and flip game, got $1.5 million tied up, and I almost went bankrupt, lost everything. When I mean everything, is everything that Lon and I, the wifey and I, has worked hard for since the age of 18. Save a little bit of money, trying to work our way up to the top, almost wipe us out. Everything. All that, what, 15 plus years that I've grind and worked hard for, poof, would have all been gone. But, so I'm going to help you avoid that. So here's what the whole fix and flip that you guys don't know. All right. I mean, a lot of you watch, a lot of you guys watch the whole HGTV and think it's sexy. They're out there, they're flipping houses. Let me tell you where they make their money. They make their money from the TV show, yo. Right? So they got to be a lot of drama in the house, this and that. But they don't tell you. Dude, that's where they make their money. They do not make their money from the whole fix and flip. Let me tell you. And your first couple of years, fix and flip, majority of the fix and flipper that start out, they're broke. Dude, your first couple of years, you're broke. They're broke. They never have any money in the bank. Let me tell you why. So let's just say you found a piece of property you're going to buy, right? Well, if you don't have any money, guess what you have to do? You have to buy this property. But if you don't have any cash, guess what you have to do? You got to go and you got to raise that money, either from a bank or a private or hard money lender. Whichever it is, dude, there's a time frame that you need to fix and get the property done by. So a lot of you don't understand. There's a lot of stress on you. Dude, hard money, man, charge between 10 to 12, even up to 15%. And that, my friend, is interest only. So imagine if you're buying a house, dude, that's $300K, right? Dude, you could be paying $3,000 a month, interest only, until that house is sold. So every single day when they say time is money in the real estate game, dude, time is money. Because if you don't fix this property and flip it by the deadline, dude, you're pumping out $3,000 every single month. You're bleeding. And let me tell you this, right? So when you enter the whole fix and flip game, you buy the house. The next thing you need to do is construction. The hardest thing in the whole fix and flip game is getting the right contractor. And I'm not saying all contractor, but majority of the contractor that I've worked with, that I've seen some of my friend that does massive volume, I'm talking about they're fixing flipping 20, 30, 40 houses a month. Most contractor, dude, they just got out of jail. They're druggies. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying majority of them. So a lot of them, what they do is, dude, is that they don't have that commitment, and whatever they tell you, it's never like what it is. So babysitting, dude, you got to babysit these contractors. So guess what, man? You never get to go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. I used to remember wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to Home Depot, right? Getting the stuff for the contractor, right? And a lot of people is going to tell you, well, when you get a bid from the contractor, tell them to give you the labor and material costs. They're going to find a way to cheat you somehow. They're going to find a way to cheat you somehow. Here's what it is, man. So first I said, hey, tell me how much you charge for labor. I'll buy the material. And that's why I go to Home Depot. So when I first started to save that money, I was the general contractor. I knew nothing about construction, man. I don't even know what laminate flooring is. I didn't even know what vinyl window is. I'm brand new into the game. Knew nothing. Dude, I didn't even know what houses are selling for in my area, okay? But anyways, I got a mentor. So, dude, I said, hey, you tell me how much your labor is, I'll buy the material. So I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning going to Home Depot, all right? 6 o'clock, whatever it is, right? Super early. And I didn't go to bed until like 9 to 10 p.m. at night, right? And I got to show up to the property, dude. Look at what the contractor has been done. They tell me, hey, the flooring is done. I go in there, dude, flooring is not even done. All right? So there's a lot of things that you got to understand with the whole fix and flip game. There's just a lot of headaches. So first, you got to deal with contractor. That's number one, the worst. The second one, dude, is you got to deal with the city. You got to deal with the city. All right? I'm talking about permits. So once the contractor fixes up whatever it is, you go down to the city, right? So first, here's the step when it comes to the whole fix and flip game. First, you buy the house. The next thing you want to do is you want to go in and look at the layout, right? You got to draw up a plan. You got to draw up a plan. So if there's anything that you need to change, there needs to be a plan that the contractor needs to draw. You need to take that down to the city and get approved by the city. Whatever it is that you want to change. Add a bedroom, take away the square footage, jack the house up, whatever it is. You got to come up with the plan, the blueprint, take it down to the city. Now you got to deal with the city. Got to get all the permit. They got to go in there. They got to check. If it's not what they want up to standard, boom, you got to get the contractor to come back in and redo it all over again. Okay? So you got contractor to deal with. You got permit that, right? You got city you got to deal with. And then you got your harmony lender that you got to deal with. Dude, the next thing now, dude, after you fix up the property, you got to list the property. So now you got to deal with realtors and first-time home buyer. First-time home buyer, dude, they come in, they'll be like, hey, yeah, right? They nitpick everything. And then guess what? And then when it comes to sending out inspection, now you go through inspection, right? Just like everything else. So they hire inspector, go out, inspect the property, boom. Come back, there's an issue with it. So typically for a fix and flip start to finish, typically, dude, it's a 3 to 6 month process. And that's when you make that's when you make your money. 3 to 6 months. So within this 3 to 6 months, God. How's my internet? Lord, can everybody hear me? Oh boy. I don't know what's going on. Could someone comment in the chat and let me know? Could you hear me? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. So check this out. So my whole thing with the whole fix and flip game is, right? Once you have flipped the property, all right, once you got the money from this property, guess what? It goes out to another property, similar value or more. Typically, people want to play a bigger game. So maybe you make a profit from this one. It took you 3 to 6 months. You made a profit. Let's just say you made $50K. Dude, it goes out to another piece of property. Or it could go out to 2 more property. And now you have 2 property that you have to fix up. Dude, and then this takes time. And then, so the whole fix and flip game, man, you really never see the money unless you stop or unless you are, I would say, at least 4 to 5 years into the game. That's when you really see the money. And if you're doing it right, majority of the time, dude, you lose money. And when you first start out, you're just so new into the game. And to get into the whole fix and flip, man, and wait for 3 to 6 months to get paid and dealing with the whole headaches, the stress, the drama, the prima donna, dude, why? Why? My question to you is, why wait and risk? Bunch of risk. Why wait and risk 3 to 6 months just to make 50K? Just to make 50K. Why don't you wholesale? If I knew, so after 4.5 years into the whole fix and flip game, I got about $1.5 million tied up. I was tapped out. I leveraged, dude. I leveraged, over leveraged, couldn't do it anymore. So that's when I discovered wholesaling. And let me tell you, wholesaling, why it is so good. Wholesaling, it is the quickest and the safest way to make money in real estate. I'm not saying that because I wholesale. I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I say this because I've done both. I've done the fix and flip. I've seen people that fix and flip. And it's not as pretty as they put it out there for you to see. Dude, waking up knowing that your contractor was supposed to get something done and they didn't, and then they mess it up, they cost you more money. Dude, it's like, dude. So here's what wholesaling is. And I don't understand why people don't need to understand this. Okay. Wholesaling, quickest, safest way, no risk. Pretty much. Because everything is under a contract. So you found a property, okay? You put it under contract. Contract. Okay. And if you wake up, let's say you put on a contract for 100,000. Now, if you wake up tomorrow and the market dropped by like 15%, guess what? You can either cancel the contract or you can renegotiate with the seller. Hey, 100,000 won't work. The market's taking a dump. We went out there, look at the property. It's just the number's not going to make sense, but we're willing to do it for 80K. You can renegotiate. If the seller say no, boom, cancel the contract, walk away, scratch free. The reason why you're able to cancel the contract, man, is because there's a contingent. All right, there's an inspection contingent that allows you to back out of the deal. But if you were fix and flip, you bought this property for 100K, dude. All of a sudden, 2 months into the whole fix and flip game, the market dropped by 15%. Now you're gonna cry like a little bitch. Do you guys comment down below and let me know you agree or disagree with me? Dude, I have so many people that have gone on to taking my training now because they like, Khang, dude, I feel your pain. I know what you're talking about because I've done the whole fix and flip game. And now they want to build a wholesaling operation like mine because they understand. Majority of you, if you've never gone through it, you won't understand. But I'm telling you, you shouldn't go through it. But a lot of you still want to go through it. No, regardless of what I say, you're like, oh, I just want to test it out. Test it out. Get burned. Maybe some of you need to get burned for you to understand. And then for you to come and join me and wholesale. But dude, there's a contingent. So you wake up, 2023 is the worst. Right now, the market's so unstable, right? So you wake up 10%, boom. Now you're stuck with a house, 100,000, but it's only worth 80K, dude. What are you going to do? But imagine if you're stuck with 3 of those and you're paying 10,000 a month on interest, 20,000 a month in interest. Where's that money going to come from? You see, but with wholesaling, dude, man, check this out. Wholesaling, I like to keep my life. I don't know about you, but man, I'm turning 40 in 2024. I want to keep my life simple. And simple is what I do, baby. I want to be free. I want to be able to travel the world, do whatever the F I want, wake whenever up I want, and just make, 6-figure a month. I'm good. I'm good. So if that's you, let's go, baby. So let's just say that you got 5 property under contract. Now you got 5 contract. You wake up the next morning and boom, the market go to tank. Well, guess what, dude? You got no money into these contracts except for the EM, the D, the earnest money. You guys, if you understand what I'm saying, comment down below and let me know. Right? So, dude, all you do is you got the EMD. So let's say your EMD is $100. Your earnest money to the seller is $100. Times it by 5, dude, that's $500. Dude, that's baby money. But when you cancel the contract, you get your earnest money back. But let's just say that you feel bad for the seller and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to cancel the contract. I'll release the earnest money to you. You out of pocket $500. But imagine if you fix and flip and you own 5 property. Come on, man. Shit. You guys know where the game is at. So my thing, man, I keep my life simple because I have been through the drama, the prima donna, and I don't want to do it again. And I'm here to tell you and show you guys the better way to making that money. Stress-free, headaches-free. You know what Lon and I say? Man, when Lon and I got out of the whole fix and flip game and we got into wholesaling, guess what? We said sell them the headaches. Sell them the headaches, dude. I don't want the headaches. Sell them the headaches, dude. Someone said, Justin said he's disagree. Justin disagree with me because, dude, you haven't probably fixed enough property, dude. So one of my buddy, he's pretty big on social media as well. He has a big fix and flip operation, but guess what he's doing with it? He's converting it into wholesaling. Because you know why? He already know why. He know where the easy money is at. He know where it's at. Imagine if you try to scale up the fix and flip. Let's just say you want to scale this fix and flip up, baby. All right? Whoever it is that pop in the chat and say, I disagree. Come on, man. Shit. Imagine if you try to scale up your whole fix and flip business. Okay? Fix and flip business. Let's just say you're trying to scale this up to, let's just say 100,000, dude, a month. Or even how can you even scale it up to $1 million a month? 500,000, dude. You're gonna have so much money out there. You're gonna wake up with like 100K a month overhead. 100,000. Could you imagine waking up with $100,000 overhead? Doing 10, 20 flip at it, dude. It's extremely hard to scale. The whole fix and flip game, it's just hard to scale. But with wholesaling, dude, I can go in 50 states. I can go into any market. And with $1,000, with $1,000, dude, divided by 100, that's how many property I can put under contract. So 1,000 divided by 100, I can put 10 property under contract. With $5,000, how many property can you put under 500? I can put 500 property under contract with $5,000. You tell me how the hell are you going to fix and flip with $5,000? How are you going to tie 500 property, or maybe that's 50 property up with 5,000? You can't. You mean 50? Yes, 50. You can't. So the whole wholesaling game, man, is just easier to scale with less overhead. So for those of you who've been following me on social media, currently right now, I do about, let's just say 100K a month. I'm doing about over 100,000 a month. I got 7 VA that runs my whole entire operation. And my overhead is, I would say, about 20 to 30K a month. That's my overhead. And we're pumping out over 100,000 a month. And this is including paying employee, marketing, all of that. Well, I would say right around 20 to 30K a month. How are you going to do that with the whole fix and flip? And now, instead of one market, dude, I can go into 50 states. Try to fix and flip in 50 states. Try to fix and flip virtually. Come on, man. Shit. So for those of you listening, man, for those of you who's on the live, if you want to learn how to wholesaling, all right, if you want to learn how to wholesale, any city, any state you want, I pinned the link up there for you. It's a free training, 15-minute video. I'll show you how to wholesale any city, any states without a license. I don't care if you're in Illinois or Oklahoma. I'm going to show you how to do it completely virtual. Any city, any states, no license. Go to WTMclass.com. And once you watch that video, dude, it will change the game. It will change your world. Now, I'm gonna share something with you that I haven't really shared on often, which is, having team and systems in place is what allow you to be able to travel the world, do whatever the F you want, whenever you want, and still making that money. Because a lot of people, when they go into the whole wholesaling or building their own business, whatever it is, right? They're solopreneur. You're doing everything yourself. And it's just like you're still trading your time for the money, right? You're not really a business owner. You own a J-O-B, but you're not a business owner. Because nobody can fire you. But dude, you're like the best employee. First one to show up, last one to leave. So you got to understand how to put system, process, and team in place. So let me break it down for you guys really quick here. 2 minutes. I'm going to break down my team in like 2 minutes. Simple, easy. So first, you need a cold caller. Okay, cold caller. You need a cold caller. Okay, so this is the person who qualify the lead. Their job is not to negotiate with the seller. Their job is to say, hey, you have a property you want to sell? Ask them a few questions, right? I'm sharing with you my $1 million virtual wholesaling operations business that it took me I'd say 7 years to perfect. And I keep it simple. I went through the whole trial and error. You need a cold caller. The next thing is this cold caller, dude, they don't negotiate. If the seller say, yes, I want to sell, then that phone call, that lead will get sent over to the purchase manager. And some of you will call them the transactional coordinator. Or I'm sorry, the acquisition. But I call them the purchase manager because this is when they actually negotiate and boom, lock that property in a contract. Once the property's under contract, dude, number 3, this is all the role, all the position that you need to hire if you're looking to grow, scale your wholesaling operation. And I don't share this a lot because, dude, it's very juicy. Dude, I've paid $25,000 to go to a real estate mastermind to learn this. So saving you guys that money, man. So number 3 is now, once a seller accepts the offer, dude, it goes over to your transaction. I can't spell shit. It goes to your transactional coordinator. This person, their job is to sell the deal, to market the property, all right, to market the contract out, to find the buyer. Their job is to coordinate with the seller, the buyer, and the title company, basically setting up showings and all of that, market the deal so you can get it sold. That's the transactional coordinator. Their job is to get the deal sold. Now, number 4 is a lot of you probably don't have, and it will change the game for you. This person can help you just get one deal a month extra. It's the auditor. The auditor is their job 8 hours a day is to audit these phone calls, to make sure that the cold caller, or I call them the lead manager, actually. I call them the lead managers because the lead comes in, whether they're making outbound call or taking incoming call. Their job is to filter, qualify the lead. The auditor is supposed to audit these calls from the lead manager and the purchase manager, just making sure that they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. They're answering the question, negotiating question right. Because a lot of times, not every day, they're going to come in and they're going to perform at 110%. So there are deals where they let it slip through the crack. So the auditor, their job is to listen to all the phone call and pick up anything that's hey, this could be a potential lead. And boom, they tell the lead manager to give them a call. Okay? And then obviously number 5 is you need an admin. Admin is someone who do your daily task. Send out text message, email, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Do all the easy things that you know that you can hire anybody to do it. An admin. And that is my team. Simple, right? I got the lead manager, purchase manager, transactional, auditor, and boom, admin. And Lon, which is the wifey, she runs the whole entire operation in the back, which means she does the hiring, the firing, the training, and all of that. So she takes care of all of that. And my job is just the front end, which is when I typically have meeting with my purchase manager, see what they need help on negotiating. If there's a tough seller, if I need to jump on a call or not, that's when I would do it. So I spend about an hour a day, just a day, one hour, huddle, do a quick meeting. Dude, we're Asian. I'm Asian. I don't like to go in there and sit down and BS and have an hour meeting, dude. I want to go in my meeting hey, what's up? Boom, get it done, get in and get out. Exactly how I eat. Lon and I, man, we go into a restaurant, chow down and get the F out of there. I don't understand American people. I'm saying this is to be funny, but also not to be racist as well. American restaurant. I just don't understand you guys. They go in there and they sit down for dude, first, it takes an hour to get your food. And then after that, you mingle for another 2-3 hours. To me, dude, everything that you do apply into your life. Lon and I, in and out, dude. We're quick at everything. I know what you guys are going to come and say. That's what she said. Dude, but man, we're in, we're out, we'll get it done, baby. Did you say WTM class? Yeah, press the link I pinned at the top, but WTM class, you're right, .com. WTMclass.com is a 15-minute free training. Try Win said, rehab cost in the ARV formula is for the buyer to know. Hey Khang, is the rehab cost in the ARV formula for the buyer to know? I don't know what you mean, man. Frank said the link don't work. Come on, man. Shit, Frank. Of course the link worked, dude. WTMclass.com, dude. Dude, the link worked. The question is, do you work, bro? All right. Let me take a few questions and then we're going to wrap this up. Once again, for 138 of you that's on the live stream with me, if you found value out of this, boom, smash that thumbs up for your boy King Kong. Give this video a share. And I appreciate you guys so, so much. From the bottom of my heart, for everyone that's been following me, supporting me, enjoy my content. The biggest thing I wanted when I upload a piece of content is hopefully it can add value to you. Because the worst thing I want to do, man, is waste time. Waste people's time and waste my time. Hey, Khang, how do we get proof of funds to appraise the agent I'm making offer? So, Mansion, here's a couple ways to get proof of funds letter, man. If you follow me on Instagram, DM me the word, oh my God. Shoot, man. If you follow me on Instagram, hit me up. And I have a company that does it. Or you can contact your buyer, right? So if you can network and find some local buyers in your area that's legit, and tell them that if they can provide you with a proof of funds, so you can start submitting offer on their behalf and get them deals. So that's another way to do it, man. Love it, man. You got me so far. Jin Enterprise is my business. Now, thank you, sir. Let's go, Jessica. Jared and Jessica, let's go. So much, Lynn, I can't pronounce your name. I apologize. So much value, King. Thank you so much. That's all I want, for just to add value to you guys, man. So for those of you who've been following me for a long time, once again, if you want to work with me, my team, you're like, hey, Khang, dude, I've been studying wholesaling. I've been trying to figure all this out myself. I watched the fee video. I do all that already, but I'm still stuck. And I just don't know where to go. Let me share something with you right now for those of you who don't understand this simple concept. The reason you're making, so comment in the chat and let me know how much you're making a year. Comment in the chat. I want to know how much you're making per year. Let's go. The link isn't working for me. Tim, the link should work, man. The link worked just fine. Okay, good. Whoever it is, man. Anybody comment? 50 Mike said 58,000 a year, 30K a year, self-employed. So Francisco, dude, if you're 30K a year, or is it 30K a month? Francisco, man, if you are self-employed and you make 30K a year, dude, what the F are you doing, bro? Dude, this is 2023, baby. This is 2023. If you're not making at least, I'm saying at least the minimum. If you're not making at least $120,000 a year, what the F are you doing? Dude, 2023, man, there's so much opportunity. Your goal should be this, at least 500K, at least. So let's just say here, okay, so 40, okay, someone said 40K a year. The reason you're making 40K a year, bro, is because you don't have to make 40K a month. Am I right or am I wrong? Can someone comment in the chat and let me know? The reason you're making 40K a year is because you don't know how to make 40K a month. Because if you know how to make 40K a month, why the F would you want to make 40K a year? Am I right or am I wrong? YouTube fam, I need you guys to participate, man. Talk to me, baby. Am I right or am I wrong? Like, if you know how to make 40K a month, why the F would you want to make 40K a year? Working at a J-O-B, like a little bit. Okay, so let me tell you, what's keeping you from going 40K a year to 40K a month is only one thing, man. Knowledge. I can't even spell it. But that is what separates you from making 40K a month to 40K a year, is knowledge. Do you guys agree? Because if you know how, right, that's what you're missing, is knowledge. And every single month that goes by, dude, this is extremely important for those of you, dude, this is going to blow you. So every single month that goes by that you don't know how to make 40,000 a month, that's how much it costs you. It's costing you 40,000, 40K a month. Every single month that goes by that you don't know how to wholesale. Because honestly, dude, all you need to do is wholesale 2 houses a month at $20,000 per house. That's 40K. So every month that goes by that you don't know how, it's costing you 40 G's. And a lot of you are whining and complaining like a little bitch and said, hey, Khang, well, it costs X amount for the course, for the coaching. Bro. But if you don't know how, that's how much it costs you. So a lot of you don't understand the cost. What really costs? So I'm saying this because for those of you like, Khang, I'm thinking about investing in myself, but it's too much money. Is it more than $40,000 a month? That's the question you should ask yourself. Is it more than 40K a month? That's all I gotta say, dude. All right, let's answer any other question you guys got. And listen, I'm not saying this because I want you guys to join my academy or anything, man. I just want you guys to understand when you decided to make an investment in your self-education, a lot of you keep on thinking what you're losing instead of what you're gaining and what you're really losing. You make that shit. Lewis said you make that shit back. That's correct. Unless you're lazy. Unless you're the like get rich quick guy or gal. You're thinking, hey, boom, I put out 5,000 and boom, I'm gonna become a millionaire in the next 3 months. Dude, that's when you really lose your money. You sound perfect. Better than yesterday. Thanks for the invite. Carlos, you're welcome, man. So once again, for those of you who wants to work with me and my team, just go to coach. And someone type, let me type this in. https://coachwithkhang.com. If you're interested, boom, there you go. I'll take a few questions and we're gonna call it a wrap. If you want the course, man, just go to kingkong.com, man. Khang, can you show how to find wholesale fee? I'm not sure about what you mean by how to find wholesale fee, dude. You don't find wholesale fee. You add it into, all right. If you want me to give you a call, I think this is best. If you have any questions that you want to ask me live, pop in your phone number and your boy King Kong is going to give you a call. Because I work way better like that. And once again, if you enjoy this, make sure, don't just watch, man. Boom, smash that thumbs up. If you find like this, there's a lot of value in here, boom, smash that thumbs up. So if you want me to call you, oh, shoot, yeah, with YouTube, I can't call you because they don't allow you punching the number. How many hours a day to get 2 houses in a month? Johnny, let me tell you, dude, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. Dude, put in as many hours you can. When Johnny, listen, man, I'm not saying this to pick on you, but every single time when someone asks me that, you know what you sound like, dude? 1, lazy. 2 is the get rich kind of guy. So, Khang, if I put in 3 hours a day, dude, can I get a deal? My question to you is how good you are. How good are you on the phone, dude? Because if you don't know how to talk to seller, for those of you who never watched my cold call role play, some of you sound like dude, some of you sound so bad that you need to put in 30 hours a day, dude. Right? So, dude, it all comes down to how good you are on the phone. Do you have sales skill? Do you know what you're talking about? Do you know what you say? And these are things that we teach you in the academy. How to talk, how to negotiate with the seller. So we have a cold call role play every single week that actually teach you how to talk, how to negotiate. A lot of you, dude, you might have to talk to 5,000 people before you can get a deal. But for some of you, you're so good at it because you have sales background. You know what to say. You know how to negotiate because you watch my video. Maybe you only need to talk to 500 people. So for me, if you put me on the phone, dude, all I need to do is talk to 50 people, bro. Could be less. All I need to do is talk to 50 people. And boom, I can get a prop in a contract. So for me to answer that question, bro, it really depends on really how good you are on the phone, to be honest, right? But the problem, to get to 5,000 people, majority of you have already gave up on the game. So if you can just focus on working on your craft, on your skill set, learn how to talk, how to negotiate, I promise you, maybe you will get to the 50 people a lot quicker. I hope that makes sense. Can't tell the people to spell the numbers for the phone. Oh yeah. So man, how much time we got here? Hold on a second. Okay, drop it in the chat. How do you get so confident talking to stranger? So Jose, listen to me, man. When I first started out, dude, for those of you who follow my journey, you understand that your boy King Kong, dude, I used to be a very shy, very insecure guy. I'm not who I am today that you guys see on camera. I didn't have this confidence. And these confident, dude, is built over time. A little success at a time, little success at a time. And what really got me overcome the whole insecurity, man, and being able to like talk to strangers and have no problem. This is when I was like in my 20s. I was working at a mall, right? It's a kiosk that Lon and I, the wifey and I own. We're selling hair extension. And we know that product does not sell itself. You got to sell the product. So you just can't just sit there and wait for customer to come up. You have to approach them. You got to be outgoing. So I was just grabbing girls, having them sit, trying on the hair. And that's what helped me when I got into real estate. And when I make these cold call, man, my whole thing is I focus on the money. Focus on what's important. Focus on what matter. The people that cuss at you, who care? You're not going to see them again. Motherfucker, move on. Boom, done. Oh, you don't want to work with me? Boom. Well, someone will. So you just got to, boom, shake it off, move on, move on, move on. Dude, here's what I got to tell you, man. If you want to make money in this real world, one, you got to have thick skin. Two, you got to care less about what people say or think about you. Because your focus is getting that money, period. So if they scream at me, cuss at me, I like that. This guy, this girl, just having a bad day. Boom. Move on to the next one. Because all you want, dude, is the one yes. The one yes, bro, it's going to get you this, bro. That one yes, dude. That one yes is going to get you $25K in your bank account ASAP. So do you care? And then over a period of time, whoever asked me that question, over a period of time, dude, you're going to get more confident. And then all the people that cuss at you and say no to you, it doesn't even matter anymore. Because you'll be like, move on, right? And over time, dude, you will build up that confidence. And you will build up the like, careless what people say, right? Because you just focus on that one yes, dude, that 25 G's. I hope that helps, man. But confidence is not, it doesn't happen overnight, bro. It happens over time. As you getting good and better at your skill set, and you have it to make, dude, and then the more money you see in the bank, bro, dude, let me tell you this, okay? Let's be real for a second. I feel way different sitting in a Honda than it is a Ferrari. I feel like I feel like a badass motherfucker when I sit in the Ferrari, dude. Dude, it makes you feel so good, and it juices you up and it excites you. For those of you, listen, if you're a car guy or a car gal, I highly suggest that you start looking at cars that you want. Dude, make it excite you. Make it so it wants you to go get that money so you can own that shit one day. If you have never fly first class, dude, try it. Just try it. Because it'll never make you want to go back. And that's when it makes you hunger. It makes you hungry. You'll be like, oh man, dude, it's so good. I want to own it. I want to buy it. There you go. I hope it helps, man. But honestly, dude, seeing the money grow, dude, your confidence skyrocket. You can care less what you wear. When you have a big bank account, you can care less what people say about you, dude. Because you know you can buy them. I know, listen, people don't say that online, but anyways. Dude, when you have a big bank, you don't care. People that you see that wearing designer clothes and all that, dude, I honestly think that majority of them, I'm not saying all of them, there are millionaires, rich people, multi-millionaires that likes to wear designer clothes. I'm just not that guy. I still shop at Ross. I still shop at H&M for every 21. Lon and I still go to Walmart. We still go to TJ Maxx because I really don't care. I wear what's comfortable because I'm a car guy. But I do like nice car. Damn, you're the beast. Oh, dude, thank you, bro. All right, what other questions we got here? Man, I haven't done live on YouTube in a long time, and I appreciate you guys' love and support, man. 131 of you that's here with me. I truly hope that I can add some kind of value to you guys today. And hopefully, man, it changed your 2023. A lot of you are setting goals and doing this whole resolution for 2023. But here's something that you're not doing. You're still talking to the same people. You're still hanging out with the same people. And you're still doing the same shit. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I calling you out right now or am I not? So you set goals and resolution in 2023, but you're doing the same shit. Listening to the same people. Hanging out with the same people. Talking to the same crowd. You haven't done anything new. You see, to have what you never had, you must be willing to do things you have never done. And you cannot do the same thing, man. Expect to get a different results, dude. Listen to me. Listen. Man, I'm going to go on for like another, man. Dude, I'm so pumped up. I'm so pumped up right now because this is what I love to do. I just love to share everything I've learned and all the experience, everything that I've gone through. So last year in 2022, if you're still at the same J-O the B, you're still putting in 1 or 2 hours on wholesaling and you haven't got the results and you're doing the same thing in 2023 and you expect to get a different result, ain't gonna happen. Ain't no shit gonna happen. You need to change it up. All right, you guys, once again, for those of you on the live with me, if you enjoy this, boom, don't be shy, baby. Smash that thumbs up. 2, 3 list to pull. Top 3 list to pull. You got it. Number 1 is vacant. Number 2, tax lien. Number 3 is expired listing. And for those of you who don't know where to go pull this list, here's the link. But you got to type this in, https // deals, DEALS, the number 4, now.com. Can someone type that in the chat for me? You get a 7 days free trial with them. And that's where I use to go pull all of my data. Deals for me now.com. Boom. There we go. All right. Any other questions? Jason, same website is where you go find the buyers. Same website. Can I share WTM wholesale to millions? Yes, you can. I'm not sure what you mean by can I share WTM? I'm not sure what that means. You guys, can we get 100 thumbs up? Can we? I mean, there's 126 of you that's on here. So let me know if we can get 100 thumbs up, man. Let me see here. Oh, 69. Oh, 16. Oh, I was going to say, dude, 69 is, let me see here. If I find a distressed property, but can't find comps in the area, what do I do? Eric, good question. You need to call 3 realtors that are active in the area and ask them. And out of those 3 realtors, you should be able to come up with a fair comps of ARV, what the property's worth. So that's what I would do if I were you. Dude, come on. Let's show your boy King Kong some love. Everyone that's sitting there watching, we're only, 25 likes away, man. Let's hit 100, and I'll get off. Hold on a second. Let's answer a few more questions. Man, some of you really want me to work for this likes here. Oklahoma kind of weird doing deals, but all places it works. Just got to work with the others. Jared and Jessica, Oklahoma, I understand that you do need a license, to wholesale, which is fine. You can go into other states. You can go to other market. You can partner up with someone that has a license. It seems like you are a couple, so one of you can get a license and be able to wholesale. But Oklahoma is a good state to wholesale because I have buddies that are in my masterminds that are doing massive. They're doing a couple $1 million wholesaling in Oklahoma. So it's a good market. I'm guessing wholesaling works different in Canada than US, has different rules. BP, yes, you can wholesale in Canada. From what I know, you're probably going to use different websites and things like that. But it's very, very similar as far as in like the concept. Very similar. Put a property in a contract. And I actually have a buddy that's in my mastermind. They in 2021 or 2020. I think 2022, they did like about $7 million in just wholesaling fee in Canada. We're almost at 100 likes. Everyone that's on the live, please smash it. Did you type your own contract and terms? Tim, I don't. So Tim, if you want my free wholesaling contract, text me. Here's the phone number. Text me 1-206-208 0676. I'm not going to repeat it. All right. Oh, okay. So someone wants to jump on a call. Okay. Hold on a second. And just text me and say, Khang, I want the free contract. And then your boy King Kong is going to hook you up, man. Roman. Okay. Let me call you and then we're going to end this live. I love this so much. 786 592 5383. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Star 67. 786 5. Oh my God. 592. I'm sorry, guys. 92 5383. 5383. Here we go. Can you guys hear? Hold on. Can you guys hear that? You guys, 4 more likes. Let's go, baby.
Hello, One Bike Houses. How may I help you?
All right, I guess you want to do a cold call. I just got a I just got a letter about you guys want to buy my property.
Yeah, great. Just so you know, the way we run our business here, we send multiple letters out in the zip code. So we send about a few hundred letters out, and it's pretty hard for me to pinpoint exactly what address you're calling about.
Okay, bro. I don't think that you're listening. I said I got a letter about you guys wants to buy my property. What is this all about?
Yeah, so we buy properties in the general zip code, and I believe you did, as you said, receive a letter from us to buy your property. But we sent out so many of these letters that we're not exactly sure about if you would like to sell your property or not.
Oh, okay, bro. So earlier you said that, hey, yeah, we sent out quite a bit of these letters. I don't really know your address, this and that. Like, that was not the question. The question is, hey, I just got a letter from you guys saying you guys want to buy my property. What is this all about? Dude, here's how I come back, dude. I come back by saying, oh, fantastic. So I want to make sure I understand you correctly. You got a letter from us saying that we're interested in buying your property. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And I'm sorry, but who do I have the pleasure to speak with? Rome. Dude, do you see how I take control of the phone?
Yeah, right off the gate.
Yeah, dude. So you got to listen. Like, I haven't asked you about the property address or anything like that. I haven't mentioned. I just want to know, like, why am I getting this letter? So you could have just said what you said, but it just needs to be like, in a question form, which means, hey, okay, so we sent out quite a bit of these letters to everyone in the area. So it seems like you got one of our letter. Are you interested in selling your property? But you didn't say that. You went on and say, well, we sent out quite a bit of these letters. I don't really know what your property address is, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know why you said that.
I I may follow up with a question.
Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, bro. So let's continue. I don't know why this turned into a cold call. Okay, let's continue.
Um, yeah. So, what's that property address? So I can go ahead and punch that in here on my system.
I mean, so could you explain to me like so what do you guys do? Because I feel like this is some kind of a scam or something like that.
Okay, so what we do is we send out a bunch of letters to potential sellers to see if they would be interested in selling a property. And once they are interested and we end up making a deal with that property, we either hold or we fix and flip to rent the property. So that's basically what our business does. So do you have a property you'd be considering selling?
Okay, bro. I mean, listen. I mean, the answer is okay. It's just a little weak. Like not a whole lot of confident. I would even okay. So here's how I would do it. I would even come off and say, yeah, I understand that it's a little weird that you didn't put the property on the market and you happen to get one of our letters saying we're interested in buying your property. So I understand your concern, but just to reassure you, we are a legit company. We buy, fix, and flip properties in the area. So here's what we do, right? Once we have come to an agreement on a fair price that work for you and work for us, we're willing to buy the property in any condition, any situation. We got the cash. We can close quickly on it. And, our whole thing is we either, buy the property, fix it and flip it for a profit, or we buy it, we fix it, and then we rent it out. It really depends on what the current market situation would be at that moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Like, do you see, bro? So that's how I would answer the question with a little bit more confident to reassure them. And then I said, hey, does that make sense? Boom, right? Okay, fantastic. Okay, great. You said, yes, it makes sense. Then I jump into by saying, hey, okay, fantastic. So what is the property address that you're interested in selling?
Okay, I see.
Okay, good, bro. All right, dude, I got to let you go, man. But I appreciate you, bro.
Okay, perfect. What a nice day to end the day.
Yeah, thanks. So do you guys see what I'm trying to say? So I cannot determine how many phone call it takes for you to get a deal because I don't know how good you are. Like this phone call was okay. Some of them is even worse than this. So for that person to jump on, I said, dude, you might want to talk to like 5,000 people, dude. But when you're really good, dude, it doesn't take much. You talk to 50, 100 people and boom, you get a deal, make 25 G's. I'm out of time. So this is the kind of stuff that we talk about and we train you inside of a Wholesaling to Million Academy. I call the WTM Academy. So once again, for those of you interested, you want to work with me and my team, click the link right in the descriptions or go to coachwithkhang.com, book a call with my team, and let's see how we can help you out. Once again, I wish you the best of 2023. And for those of you who watch this video and who feel like, hey, Khang, I got a lot of value out of this, please show your boy King Khang some love. Smash the thumbs up. Boom. New to the channel, be sure, boom, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, take care and ciao. Whew.